that. So hi everyone. Okay, so see here, and in today's session we will have a three-step agenda. Okay, and I will tell you step-by-step process how this will go. Okay, so first thing, I, I will help you to make aware about what is the possibility as a DBA to start the skill immigration in Australia. Right, so I will send one link. You have to do the assessment, and then we will discuss more. And first, I will show you how I will do it, and then you can do it. Okay, so that is a possibility. And second step is a process. I will tell you the process, right, step by step. First you have to complete this, then second step, and then third step, like that. Okay, and third step is action. So what action you have to do once you understand the process and everything. And last, you can have your, you can, you might have the questions and whatever that I will answer each question. Okay, is everyone clear with this? Just reply on me on that chat so that we can move further. Okay, thanks, Rinath. Okay, so see here. So what we are going to do here is, in Australia, there is one point calculator. So it's a skill immigrant country. So everyone is welcome, but people are not aware about how to do the self assessment. So currently in the market, if you go, so many migration agents, they are charging for this particular thing 1500. They are charging for that whether you are eligible or not, and they will send you big PDF and like that. Right. So here I just want to make you aware that there is a possibility as a DBA to migrate, but it's a long process. It's not easy. So if I tell you my story, I started this process in 20 before Corona, right? But because of Corona, everything got stuck. So currently, still I'm waiting. So recently I got the my medical request and police clearance. So if all goes well, within 3 to 6 months, I will migrate to Australia. Right. So here, if the first type is what you have to do. So what we will do, I will share one link to everyone, and I will also do the same thing, and just try to understand how I will do this assessment. And after that, you have to send your score to me so that you will understand that yes, this is the way you will understand the process for how to whether you are eligible for this Australian immigration or not. Right. So this is a point calculator for Australia. So what we will do here, we will mainly focus. Can somebody confirm? Are you able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, yes, Prat.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, yes. So here we will focus on this skill work regional visa, that is subclass 491. Okay. So as a DBA, we are eligible for two, subclass 190 and 491. And what I applied, that was 489. So currently that 489 got closed. So they introduced new visa called 491. Right. So we will start with the 491. So see here, first you have to mention your age. So because of age, they are giving point. So if you are un- younger between 18 to 25, you will get the highest point. Right. So if you start your process, if you are DB and if you start your process early, so you will have an advantage. Right. So here, as per the, I will choose my age when I apply so that you will understand the process. Okay. So here you have to mention like that. And then here, see, the one of the biggest hurdle for every DBA, that is English language requirement, right? So we already currently in your company you might speaking to your US client, UK client, everything, but here we have to prepare for the English exam. So sometimes even if your English is good, you are not able to crack this exam. So myself has given this exam 6 times, and then I'm able to crack the exam, right? So as a 6 times I failed. So I understand the algorithm of this exam, and then I'm easily able to crack this exam. So here, say for example, as per your current level of English, you have to mention, right? So it will give you the point. So here I am selecting proficient. The next step is your experience as a DBA, right? So here, say for example, outside Australia, my experience is around, currently it's at 14. So when I apply, it was 12. So I've started with at least 8 years. And then see, sometimes you might got the opportunity from your company. So if you already work in the Australia, because I have one mentor, the one mentee is there, he's working in Tech Mahindra, but currently is in Sydney. So you have to mention accordingly, and they will give you the point. Okay, so next step is education qualification. So here in Australia, whether you are bachelor or master, you will get the same points, right? So you will get a 15 points. So here I will select bachelor. And next step is, here you have to show the, if you have studied in the Australia, right? So in my case there is no. Then they are asking that if you have completed your PhD or doctorate degree, so you have to mention accordingly. Then this is the another exam, that it's like, say for example, if your mother tongue is Hindi or Telugu or Tamil, then you can give that exam and you can claim the 5 points. So in my case, when I started, I haven't cleared this exam. So study in Disney Australia, if yes, then you can mention. So this is one of the important thing, partner skill. Say for example, you are a bachelor, then you will get a point here. And if you are married and if your partner is able to achieve the English exam with good score, you will also get the score. So in my case, nothing is there. My partner is not able to that thing. So we are not able to get the point. So I will select as a this one. Okay, and next is a, do you complete any professional year in Australia? So normally it's no. If yes, okay. So here, next thing is nomination. See, as a DBA, either if you are working in any IT company, company will sponsor you for the on-site opportunity. But here, state will sponsor you. So if you are following the cricket, so currently I think India is playing with the venue is Adelaide, right? So Adelaide comes into South Australia. So South Australia will sponsor you. So they will give 15 points. If you are in Sydney, that state is NFW. So you will get 15 points like that. But that South Australia is a regional, then here we have two options. Either we have to select with the state sponsorship or family. Say, for example, if you are any sibling, your brother and sister are there, you will get the 5 point or 10 points. So here I will select that state nomination. So here is the point summary. See, for age I got 25. So if I was in started younger, so I will get 30 points. So if you start the immigration process at early age, you will have an advantage. Then next is the English exam. So English exam, there are two things. Either you have to achieve the highest score, that is superior, then you will get 20 points. But as a DBA, it's good that you can at least achieve 10, so that you can able to get the invite. So for work experience, I got 15 because I have 8 plus experience. So say for example, if your experience is 7 years, you will get 10 points. If your experience is below 5, you will get 5 points, like that. And qualification, I got 15, whether it's bachelor or master. And then for partner skill, because this is a 491 visa, so you will get. But when I apply with 489, so I don't have any choice for this. So they introduce new visa to make this process easy. So next is nomination. See, nomination, they are giving 15 points, but when I started, they are only giving 10 points. So they, as Australia, they started. They means this make Australia process easy, but people are not ready to start the process, right? So see, here my point is 85, but the minimum point criteria is 65. So if you are above 60, then you can easily able to start the process. So now what I will do, I will share this link to everyone. Now you have to do this self assessment and then you have to share the points to me.
Parag, one question.
Yes, tell
Sukhdeep
me.
this side. Yeah, the nomination or sponsorship that you have selected. So, we don't get like initially when we fill, so we don't have any sponsorship as of now.
Correct,
So we'll
correct.
select no.
No. You have to select the state sponsorship.
Okay, can you
Right.
show it once again?
Yes, it's already there.
The
See,
option.
Yes, yes. See, here.
You were invited to apply, but we aren't invited, na?
Correct, correct. I understand. So that's why we have to, here we have to check the possibility, right? So if you do this kind of thing, then what's your chances to start the process? So that's why we have to select state nominated, right? First option. Clear? If this makes sense, right? So I have shared the link to everyone in this meeting. So now you can start the process. I mean, just try to open that link and try to calculate.
Yeah, Parag, I have one query.
Tell me.
Parag, actually, I'm from electrical and electronics engineering. Like
Okay.
if you apply for ACS, like I'm having 11 years of experience. I heard that they will deduct the some years of my experience.
Correct. They
If
will
you're
deduct
having
two
to do
years. Yes.
2 or 4, I'm somewhere I can get 2, somewhere I can see 4, somewhere I can see like 6. I'm not clear about that figure. How much? You
See,
have any idea of exactly
yes.
how much? Yeah.
See, in my case, they deduct only two. Right.
Okay, you
So
are also from another background or
no,
computers background?
I am only database admin.
No, your bachelor's degree I'm asking about. Like my bachelor's degree is a triple E, not computers, anywhere related to computers. That's what I'm asking.
Okay. See, my degree was bachelor degree in computer application.
Yeah, in that case, they deducted 2 years for you.
No,
But
but
for
see,
yeah,
normally there is education point is different thing and experience point is different thing.
that's what I'm telling. Like if your years of experience is 11 years, and then if they deducted if people are from non-computers background, they deduct somewhere around 4 or 6 years. There's a problem for with experience. Like you will get for your qualification, you will get 15 points, but for the experience, you won't get maximum. Why? Because they are deducting your experience. That's a
Yes.
problem I have seen. Yeah.
Yes. See, so normally they are deducting only 2 years. Right, because they consider first 2 years as your training. So say for example your experience in 12 years and you apply and they will deduct 2 years, but you are mentioned that okay, my degree is not relevant to computer, right?
Yes.
Right. So
Yeah.
normally in that eligibility criteria they are saying that yes, if you are any bachelor you will get invited. Are you getting my point?
That's okay. I'm talking about the points which I can earn from my experience. Like if let's say if I'm having 11 years and I deducted 4 years, then it will be 7 years, right? I'll be not getting the maximum. I'll be only
Correct.
getting 10 points. I'm not getting 15 points. That's what
Correct,
my
correct.
question. Yeah.
Yes, Srinath, I completely understand your point. So it's completely depend upon how you prepare your file. Right. So once you do ACS assessment, then only we are able to understand. Right. So uh, as you mentioned that sometimes they deduct 2, sometimes deduct 4. So it's based on your qualification, and sometimes what happen in the South Australia or any other state, if they easy the process, you that deduction will be less. Are you getting my point?
Okay. Okay.
So then now just do the assessment and just send me the score. Then we will move forward for the next step.
Okay.
Parag,
Just tell me.
which visa subclass should we select? 189 or 190?
We have to select 491 here.
491. Okay. Thank you.
Right. And then you can, if any doubts, you can ask me. Anyone.
Yeah, hi Parag, this is Mohsin.
Hi Mohsin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, yes, sir. Tell me,
Regarding this,
Mohsin.
I just joined a little late.
Late, yes.
What is this English language skills? How can we is it IELTS
Yes,
or
see,
other?
as per the Australian, you can do IELTS or PT. But as a DBA, I help people, encourage people to start the PT. Clear, Mohsin?
No, but how can we give this marks? Is it I mean Pearson is the second option you said, right?
Yes, there is two options. First IELTS, second PT. So both are allowed, right? So in my case, I went for PT.
So what is the cutoff for that?
Means cutoff is it's all about point, right? So if you are able to achieve the highest score, you will get 20 points, right? If you are say for example 8 band each, then you will get 20 points. If you are getting 7 bennies, you will get 10 points.
Yeah, hi, Parag.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, so I have experience like of 6 years now. So in overseas field employment, I should write a 6, and Australian state employment is 0, right?
Yes, you will not
Okay.
get any point for that.
Okay.
Farah,
Yes,
like to claim the partner skills, my wife is having engineering degree and then she is not working as of now. And then she can able to clear, but I can claim it or not, like to
yes,
claim it.
yes.
She need to go with again all the process like what we apply for ACS and then apply
No,
for
no, 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 no. Only English exam.
only English exam.
Yes,
And then only English exam and the age, then she will get 10 points. That's what, right?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay, English exam with PT 50 marks is also would be good for her. That's what, right?
Yes, 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 yes. If
Overall
you are
50 band.
yes, yes. So that's why. So they either if you are even if you are bachelor, you will get point. If you are with partner and partner can able to get the minimum 6 bennies, then you will get the point.
10 points, maximum points I'll get for Pata skills.
Yes, 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 exactly.
Okay. Okay, then. Just the only thing is she need to go to the exam and then A should be in the below criteria and then she should have a bachelor degree. That's what, right?
No, but see, there is no need for any. See, you are not doing a skill assessment for your wife, right? You are a
Okay.
primary, right? So
Okay.
only you have to clear. Your wife will need to clear English exam. That is it.
Okay. Okay, then. Got it. Then she will get 10 points.
Yes.
Okay.
Just try to open that calculator and try to calculate.
Yes, I'm done with my calculation.
Parag, one question here.
Tell me.
So, have you been nominated or sponsored? So,
Yes.
we are not invited, so it will be not applicable, right? Or what should we put there?
No, see, currently you have to put that you are going to nominate it from the state so that you will check your eligibility. So, what is the
Mhm.
chances?
Okay.
Right. So, that's why you have to select the state sponsorship.
Acha, okay. Okay. So, the
Yeah.
total point comes to 95 for me.
Okay. Yeah. So, it's because see, minimum point title is 65.
Mhm.
Right.
Parag,
So,
where is the link to calculate?
okay. I think let me send again. I think I already sent on this.
Parag,
Um,
to claim the state skill sponsorship, like
Yeah.
first we need to go through this ACS assessment and then only we need to apply, then only we can get that claim points, right?
Correct, correct. So see, that's why. So
Okay.
that is the second process, right? So I will tell you once that everyone able to get the points. Okay.
Yeah.
Parag, the highest qualification should be a bachelor degree from Australian educational institution like that, Amina.
Yes. So if you are a bachelor and even if master, they will get the same point.
Okay.
Hi Sukhdeep, thanks. I think you have sent 85 points. Yes. So Sukhdeep, you can start the process because that minimum criteria is 65.
Okay.
Right?
But I'm still like confused about that point that we're discussing from the state nomination. So once we apply, so we're sure we'll get that.
No, see, that's what. Say for example, if you complete your PT exam, okay, and then you complete your skill assessment, and we have to wait for the expression of interest. So, say for example, that Australia has that 6 states. So, if any state started the process that okay, we are ready for the DBA now, so they will say that we will give 15 points to you. Getting my point?
So just this is just an estimate. So once we get the nomination, we can claim that point. you're saying.
Exactly. Yes, yes. So that's why. So that's why I mentioned it's a possibility, right? So once before you start the actual process, you should have some idea, right? So whether I will get it or not.
Okay, got it.
And Parag, I
Yes.
have already taken my IELTS. I have discussed this with
Yes.
you, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think? It would be an proficient English with the scores I have currently, or
See, I think you mentioned that you are not scored 7 band inch, right?
only in speaking it is less, but otherwise it's all over
No,
7.
no. So that is what they are very strict, right? So understand, we minimum is for a DBA is a minimum is 7 band each.
Okay.
Then only you will be able to get the invite,
Acha, okay. Done.
right?
So the overall doesn't matter. It is the individual thing
Yes,
you are
each.
telling.
That's why they mention the process each. Even if speaking, listening, writing, whatever it is, minimum 7 is must.
Okay.
Even if you less with 6.5, they will not allow.
Okay.
You will not able to claim anything.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Hi, Srinath, you sent with 90 points. Good. You have any question, Srinath?
Yeah, that's the only questions I had for as of now. How we can claim and then partner skills and then this state nomination. That's the only two questions I had. And for an experience. That's
Okay.
what I'm having.
Okay, so
See how it is.
okay. So I got the points from Srinath, Siddharth. Siddharth, do you have any questions?
No, pra.
Okay,
But
Sukhdeep,
this one question is,
tell
I
me.
am a non-computer background, but I have work experience of 3.5 years as a DBA.
Okay.
At that time, what happens? Because will they deduct my experience or
Yeah, see, if they deduct your experience, say for example, are you a DBA, right?
correct?
Yeah, so 3.5 minus 2. So you will get only 1 point. So you will
Correct.
get the very, because sometimes what happens as a state nomination, they minimum require 3 years for experience.
Okay.
Right. So what you have to do is, see, in one of my mentees, even if that experience is only 2, he started the process for PT,
Hmm.
right? And he already gave given 2 attempts. So it's a long journey, right? So you have to start the early in your career. Right.
Got it.
So say for example, currently you are with 3.5, but you start this process PT preparation, right? And once you are able to achieve your score, then you will able to achieve you will complete your 4 years or 5 years as an experience, right?
Correct.
So it will easy for you,
Yeah, got it, pra.
right? So this is the I think as a calculated risk, you have to start the process first. So the first step is PT English exam.
Perhaps for a single person, there is no option here.
Yes, there is option for that partner.
Yeah, but
There is last option is
okay.
there.
So we can choose that because okay.
So you have to select the last option.
Parag, IELTS is also accepted, right? And not only PT.
Yes,
Or
yes, see,
PT is
both is
must.
accepted. Both are accepted, right?
Acha,
But
okay. Done.
yes, but the thing is that so when I given a PT 6 times, I'm able to crack the algorithm, right? So
Acha.
even if you are not good in English, right, still you can able to crack the exam with the tips, and there is a secret,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I means I have given 6 times, so I experiment with the algorithm,
Okay.
right?
But
And
do you think both are same or is it different? Because
see,
I was just after you told, I was just going through the website for PTE also, because I've already given IELTS. It also comprises of writing, reading, speaking, and listening. So is there anything different
Parag, what
which
is
is
the
easy?
nomination or sponsorship?
you have to select a state nomination.
490.
Yes, 491 state nomination you have to select. Yes,
Parag, as of my knowledge, I have went through both PT and IELTS. PT is more easier when compared with IELTS. PT is more easier. Like if you are able to get 7 in the IELTS, you can
okay.
able to get more points in PT. That's what I observed. Like I got somewhere around 6 in IELTS. I got somewhere around like 65 points in PT. That's
Oh,
what
good.
it's for 3-4 years back when I want to study in abroad. That's why I went through. But the thing
Okay.
is, when compared with IELTS, PT is more easier because we can crack the exam very easily. Like it's a computer-based test, right? It's an
Exactly. Yes,
algorithm.
yes, yes.
We can crack
So,
it. It's easier.
sorry, I have one more question here. So, IELTS is also computer based, but how is the speaking part there in PT? Because IELTS is face to face, right? How about PT?
It's directly through computer. You have to speak through your mic.
Like
Okay,
the
it is similar to self-written. Okay.
one more thing in PT is like it's not only for speaking. Like if in reading, you can get marks for speaking also. If you like, it's the algorithm is quite complicated one. If you do well in reading, then you will get a marks in speaking also. If you do
Exactly,
well
Srinath.
in listening, you will get marks in this also.
Yeah, so
Speaking,
PT is a very smart, they have created very smart way, right? So that's why. So when I gave PT 6 time, I am able to understand this is a secret code. So my two mentees, they started processing with me and they are able to get the base score in the first attempt. Anyone have any question?
Parag, one question. The link that you sent yesterday for the video, I think you gave PT academics. So is it like there is general IELTS as well? So
Yes,
is
yes.
there PT
See,
general as well?
so see, as per they are keep changing the rules, right? So as per their current rules, you can either give IELTS, general, and PT academic. Okay.
Okay, so if you are going for PT, it would be academics, you're saying.
Yes.
Parag, one question.
Yes. Tell me.
How we are getting 15 marks for this?
I think why your some voice is there. Can
Yeah.
someone mute?
Yeah, Parag, I'm saying how we are getting these marks, state sponsorship.
How we are getting marks? Because see, they have decided. In my case, they are in 2019. They are giving only 10 points. Now they are giving 15 points.
But why is it listed in the shortage of skill or some short?
Yes, sir. See, that's why. Currently, database admin in a shortage list and strong demand. So they are giving 15 points for state nomination. Got it?
Yeah.
So now I will talk about the process. I think we already discussed too many things, but see, the process is like that. See, sometimes what happens, people don't understand the actual process and they are saying, oh, it's very tough, very tough. But the first part, that is the biggest hurdle, is a PT exam, right? Because some people are thinking that, oh, either I will clear this exam within first attempt and I will start the process. But it's not like that. One my friends is also DBA and is good in English, and still he's giving PT 9 times, and he's not able to crack the exam, right? So, but the thing is that they don't know how to crack the exam with the secret tips and tricks, right? So even if your English is good, sometimes you are not able to crack this exam, right? So you have to start the preparation very early. So that's why I mentioned that as a DBA, if you can work for your company for 8 to 10 hours, you can start working from 2 hours for yourself, right? So that you can start the process. And second step is skill assessment, right? So you have to create the documents. You have to ask the documents from your ex-employer and current employer that yes, just provide the roles and responsibility later. And then we have to submit to the ACS. That body is there and they will help you to understand. And they will provide the skill assessment and we will get the point. And the next step is expression of interest. So see, once we are done with the PT and skill assessment, we have to wait. Then which state will open for us, right? So currently they have already started for South Australia, NFWO, and that Melbourne. Everything started, but sometimes what happened, they might close. So in my case, what happened when I started, they open for this South Australia only for 20 minutes. And within 20 minutes, I am able to get the state nomination. So here we have to be very keen that once you are able to do the PT and skill assessment, you have to be very ready. That okay, once they will start the process, you have to start the process whenever they open. And then only once you submit the expression of interest, once you submit, they will invite. And once they invite, we will have a 60 days to apply for the visa. And there is a another documentation for that. And once you do that, and after that, everything is done, they will ask for the medical and police clearance, and you will get the visa. Clear, everyone? Any doubts? You can mention, or we can talk here. So next step is action, right? See, here there are different ways. Either you can do your Google skill or YouTube skill, you can do it by yourself, right? It's completely up to you how you want to start. And second step is either you have to go for any professional agent, because I have 2 3 my mentees, they already wasted so many money with the agent and they are not able to do it because they are not giving a personal attention to them to clear this exam and everything. So they took my mentorship and they are able to crack the exam. And then we will have a next step for skill assessment like that. So any doubts? Anyone? We can discuss here. Mohsin, Sachin, Siddharth.
Yeah, one question is like once we got the visa, right, we should be directly applying to the organizations, right? Or
No. See, here it's not like that. Say, for example, if you got the visa, right? So, as per the rules, we have to go there and then we have to search the job.
okay, got it.
Right? So, it's not like an employed visa that company will first sponsor you, right? There is a separate visa for that. But there is a dependency with the company. So, here everything is under your control to clear the English exam and do the skill assessment, right? So there is no dependency with any company. So once you get the 4 years or 5 years visa, then you have to migrate to that region area, and then you can start searching for the job.
Search for jobs. Okay.
Yeah, hi Parag.
Yes, tell me.
I have 6 years of experience letter from Capgemini, but it is nowhere mentioned that I was working as a DBA. It is just mentioned that I was senior consultant. That's it.
It's
So roles
okay.
and responsibility is not clear on that. So will they
No.
consider it?
Yes. See, there is a way, right? So mostly in that case, what happened? We have to create a letter in a such a way that I work with the Capgemini also, right? So what happened? I just provide the format that this is the format. So even if you are senior consultant and your roles and responsibility will match with the DBA, right? So that you will get the point. So it's not that you have to be means your company position is a DBA only, right? It could be anything, but your roles and responsibility should be matched with the as per the guideline.
It is just a computer generated template. So it is like not matching as per standard, because one of my friend has told me you need to go through affidavit or something by
Yes.
attaching all those matching roles and responsibilities, something like that.
Correct. So that's why. So see, in ACF, there is a one rules that as a DBA, we have to match these roles and responsibility, right? So you have to prepare your roles and responsibility in a such a way that it will match, right? So that company will not help you. We have to give the format to the company and company will just sign the letter. So in my case, same thing happened, right? So Capgemini told me that Parag, we don't have that expertise that what we have to write in that letter. They asked me that you can come up with your format, we will sign.
Parag, in most cases, it won't happen. Like I work with Atos and I work with Allscripts. they won't provide this kind of like, even though you given the format, they won't provide. Like some
No,
of my friends, what they did, they took a co-workers affidavit, so that they're stating that my trust and true ability, this is true, he worked with me, these are the rules and responsibilities that work with them. Like if company is not able to give, then the alternative way is like go with the affidavit of the co-workers, like stating that
correct,
these
correct,
guys work with me so and so date. Like, but to my true knowledge, it is true to my knowledge.
correct,
That's
correct.
what
So
we can do. Yeah,
that is called a colleague declaration,
yeah,
right? So
co-workers
yes, yes. So
declaration,
it's
something like
there.
that.
So
Yeah.
see, they are open. So normally, what happen? Every IT companies, so mostly they are giving, but sometimes our manager is not approving. I'll tell you my story. When I was working in IBM, my manager didn't approve my roles and responsibility letter, but HR is ready to provide the letter. See, so what happened? Even if my manager is not approved, HR is provided the letter to me. So our company or our manager is not happy whenever we start this process and whenever we ask this later, right? So even if means I fight with my management that why you are not giving later, because it's a part of the policy. You have to provide the letter. It's as simple as that, right? But they are thinking, oh, once I give the letter, you will leave this company, obviously, right? So it's a part of the life. So we have to go somewhere else. Right. So even if my manager is not approved that letter, I wrote one simple email to my HR and HR is okay with that and they provide the letter to me.
So somehow we need to get hold of this letter, rules and
Exactly.
responsibilities.
Yes, yes. See, say for example, even if your manager is not okay, you have to talk with the HR. And even if HR is not ready, we have to do with the colleague declaration, right? So that's possible. Right. So whatever your friend is working with your company, you can get the affidavit and everything. Right, but if you get directly from the company, it's a good, right? So even if it's do with the colleague declaration, they still give the points and everything, so there is no issue. So here we have to work for the solution. So either if your boss is not happy with your thing, they will not. If HR is okay, get it from HR, and if HR is not ready, go for the colleague declaration. So there is a way. So Australia is a very friendly. So they have very open for everything. But you have to take the action.
Okay, Parag.
Okay,
Okay,
Mohsin,
Parag, one question that is specific to me.
tell me.
My age is 39 currently, and by that time, if I will apply and everything is gone, what if I will cross the 40 age mark?
Yeah, so see, as per the rules, before 45, you can able to do it. Right? You can
No, no,
claim
about the
your
mark. I will lose 5 marks, right?
correct. Yeah, so you will lose. So that's why either you have to start the process early before you reaching your limit.
Yeah.
Right. So here the next limit is 45. So if you start the process that PT and skill assessment, you will get the point. So before 45, you can able to do it. So previously Australia was there was age limit 55. So now they reduced to 55 to 45. So if you don't start, so they means in future they might reduce this age also. Right? They want only young people. So that's why means in your case you have to start the process as early as possible.
Yeah, yeah. No, my question was if I will reach till expression of interest and invitation, and after that, if I will cross this age, I think my marks will be counted or not counted.
So see, if you are invited before that, it will be counted.
Okay.
Right? So if after that there is no chance. Got my
Okay.
point, Mohsin?
Parag,
Yes, tell me.
Tejas here. So, how much time does this total process take usually
See,
to complete?
currently they are not following any process. Right? Even if they mention that this process will complete within 6 months, they are not doing like that. So it's much more than that. Because due
Okay.
to Corona, they have no staff, they have so many problems. Right? So in my case, you can see, even if 2 years they completely stop the process, they are not giving visa to anyone.
Okay.
Right? So
But
now,
now they started it back.
Yes, it started. That's why I got medical and police clearance one more time again.
Okay.
Right. So now they are, means after Corona, they are trying to be stabilized, right? But if you are asking the how much time to take, nothing in our control. Our control is we have to start the process, we have to wait.
Okay.
Right. So if you are thinking, no, if I clear this exam and within 6 months I will move, no, it will not happen like that. So we have to be very practical.
Okay, done.
So tell me, Sachin, Siddharth, anyone, any questions? Sukhdeep,
No questions. It's
Srinath?
almost clear by others.
Yes. So that's why we have this group discussion, right? So that if even if you have not come up with any question and other will ask, so you will get your answer. Because in last Sunday there was same kind of thing was happening, and uh, one person started the mentorship program, right? So you have to decide whether you want to start like that.
Hey, Parag, I'm disconnecting. I'm in office.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'll just
Take your
I can-
time. If anyone want to disconnect, they can go. Okay. And if anyone
Thank you,
has
man.
any questions,
Thank you, Parag.
okay, welcome. Siddharth, Sachin, Payal, Sukhdeep, anyone? Any question? Tejasri,
Sorry, one more question.
tell
Sorry.
me.
So do it. No, you are given to do it. This one.
Yes, tell me.
So you have mentioned do it by yourself. Is it like feasible to do it ourselves? For this, like, is it easier to do, understandable to do it ourselves, or do we need some help actually?
Yeah, so that's why, see, that's why there are two options. Either you have to do Google, YouTube video. There are too many YouTubers are there, they are giving free information, right? So either you have to watch that video and start the process, right? Either, and if you are not comfortable with that, you have to hire the agent, but they are charging more, right? And the next step is mentorship. You can take the hourly mentorship as per that, whatever that required. You can clear your doubts and you can start the process and prepare the documentation, everything.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Right. So here the thing is that, see, only thing is you have to take the action from our side. Right. So in my case, means one of my friends, we are ready to start the process. The same thing. He is not able to start the first attempt. So I already given 6 attempt and he is not ready to even first attempt also. Right. But so that's the rule of life, right? You have to take the action. So then only you can able to get the invite. So if you don't get invite, nothing will happen. You have to start the first step. The first step is English exam. And some people are thinking, oh, the cost of the English exam is very high, right? So high means for first one attempt you have to pay around 14,000, right? So that's
Okay.
why you have to invest in yourself or your mentorship, so that you can easily able to crack the exam in first attempt. So my two student, one student is from Philippines. He took my mentorship and cleared the exam. And one student is from Pakistan. They are able to crack the exam in first attempt. So you have to decide, either you have to invest in your career with the mentorship, or you can start by your own. So if you want to do it by your, it's okay, right? Only thing is it will take the more attempts, but you will gain the experience, right? So nothing wrong in that also. If you have time, nothing is wrong. You can do it by yourself also. So if no question is there, we can wind up this.
Will you also give now support for IELTS if you want to take that
No, I'm only helping
for
for PT
PT?
only. Yes, only
Okay.
PT. Because see, whatever I have done, I can only able to tell you, right? Because I haven't given PT. I Okay.
Yeah, IELTS. Okay.
Right? Because my mentorship, that program is only based on PT only. Sachin, Siddharth, Srinath, Sukhdeep, any questions?
No, Prak.
No problem. All good. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So we are closing this call. So thank you very much to everyone. Okay. So you will get one. I will send the one link for the feedback. So if the genuine feedback, whatever you want, you can just give that feedback to me. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks,
Thanks a
Karan.
lot, Prak. Thank you. Bye bye.